Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Nidru Gamer's Farm to 1 Let's Play. The last episode we got to Elfheim. Here I'm just showing off real quick that I got some level 3 spells for each of my mages. And before we get too far into it, which is your favourite Final Fantasy? That is today's question of the day, so let me know in the comments. Right now we're just going back to Cornelia because there's something I want to show off. I don't remember when exactly this starts happening, but now I've got the boat, I've decided to do it. There's a mysterious stranger here, like just cloaked, hooded, and you talk to them, they don't say anything. And this is something that's going to come into play a lot later in the game, but I thought I'd show it off now just to show you that they are there. I'm going to be spending the first few minutes of the episode getting some gil and stuff to save up for the expensive spells and stuff, so we're just going to have a nice chilled first few minutes of the episode. So, sorry, I'm like, still like, bleh, right now. So we're going to take on the Marsh cave in today's episode, and then something else afterwards. And there's an item that we need to get in the Marsh cave that will let us proceed on with the story, basically. Usually you go to a castle in the north and you talk to them and they're like, oh, well, I need this specific item. But I usually end up doing the Marsh cave first, always forgetting that you are supposed to sort of go there. Got some cobras, like nothing too deadly. But I do end up doing a lot of training to get some dollary dues. Which is always good. Money is always nice. Because we're not, like, right now, we're not getting a lot. And I don't show off Elfheim again, I don't think, because I'm like, oh, I just hit the speed up there, apparently. Because I've already been in there, you don't need to see me going off and buying all the items and all the spells and stuff. So we're definitely doing it here, and I'm pretty sure I do a battle with the Buccaneers to show you how much gil you get. So I highly recommend, for at least early game, that if you want some gil, come to your boat. And we leveled up as well, which is great. Get on your boat, sail around. It might take you a little bit, but if you're playing on an emulator like I was, then you can speed it up. And just to show you as an example, we'll see how much gil we get from these, and then we'll see how much we get from the Buccaneers, because I'm pretty sure it's 2 Buccaneers we end up fighting. So we're slowly getting there, and you can see how much health Sturl is getting now. He's getting really high up there compared to the other characters. Well, Cassandra's not too far behind. And how much gil do we get for this? We get, what? 162, which isn't bad, so you can still get some good gil against these, but there we go, there's 2 Buccaneers there. For 2 Buccaneers, I believe we get 120 per Buccaneer, so you get 240 gil, and you can fight a huge amount of them as well. I'm not sure you can battle 9 of them, you might be able to, like the pirates. So you can get, yeah, 240. And then I'll just cut it there so I can show you. That's how much you get, and then I went off, and we see how much experience I got and stuff. So we got Fire and Nullblaze on Frederick, Cura and Dyra on Cassandra, and Thundara and Focus Rare on Montgomery. And each of those cost 2,500 as well, so that shows you how long I was there for doing that. Now in this episode, I do start cutting out some of the battles. As the Let's Play goes on, there'll be episodes where there won't be as many battles, and that's because I just want to get to certain story points within the Let's Play. And some of the times it's like, you'll get into a random battle. Like, this one was really easy, and it took a few seconds because I could have hit them all with, like, Fire and done it in, like, 2 or 3 seconds, or Thundara. But there's, like, certain battles that you end up doing, and you end up, like, even though they're sort of easier enemies, they can put status elements on you, like they can put you to sleep or whatever, and you can end up doing like a battle that should have taken like a minute max can end up taking like 2 or 3 minutes, especially early on. I suppose later on as well, because there's crazy enemies later on. There we go. So for those wolves, we got 30 gil. And just from 2 buccaneers, we got 240. Hey, a tarantula, lovely. So if we come over here, if you go north from here, you go to the castle that I was talking about, but we're going to go down towards the Marsh cave, which is all the way down here. I'm going to sneeze. Now, at this time, like, I shouldn't have been saving this much. I should have been saving in another slot, but I do later on, because at this point in my recordings, my PC was blue screening a lot, and I still don't know what actually fixed it, but I did a few things that eventually it's just never done it again. Because it was just happening so randomly. So this is the Marsh Cave. We're going up here first, because there's a bunch of items we can get. We will need to come back here later because there is a bunch of locked doors that we can't access. So we just got a dagger for Montgomery, which is good. I think this is the only Final Fantasy... I'm trying to think now, like, of all the black mages in Final Fantasy. I'm pretty sure that this is the only Final Fantasy where a black mage, at least like the mainline, not online ones, I'm pretty sure that this is the only one where you can equip a dagger to a black mage. Usually they have like staffs or rods, or Rydia from Final Fantasy 4 had whips. Maybe Final Fantasy 3 and 5 you could equip them with daggers. It's been a very long time, but I know like any other sort of mainline black mage, like Vivi has staffs. There hasn't been like anyone with a dagger, so it's kind of interesting to see a mage with a dagger, is what I was getting at. And Cassandra can equip hammers as well, which is kind of cool. Let's see where else we're going. I can't remember how many items there are, but there's quite a few down here. Broadsword and 620 gil. Nice. Got some more money. Because what's really good with Final Fantasy 1 is that, well, I mean, it's like the same in any other RPG. Like, you'll get to a town and you'll end up with, like, oh, I can't afford anything from the shops and stuff. So basically what they want you to do is they want you to go off and obviously do the next dungeon so that when you come back, you'll have enough money. But sometimes, like, you need the spells. You need the spells that are going to really help you in this. And I've just realized I didn't mean to say I got the 2,500 spells. I got the 1,000 spells. So it wasn't that. It was still a lot of grinding, but it wasn't as much. But I believe, like, later on we might get some of the 2,500 spells. Or I can't remember exactly when I buy them. So that's the way we actually have to go. So I'm just like, okay, let's go and check up here, because I can't remember if there's any chests or anything up here. But no, there isn't, so it's a waste of time. So don't go up there. Okay, so we're on basement level 2, which is fine. This is where it starts getting a bit confusing, because this area is really big. And there's so many doors you can go through, and you got to figure out how to get down to the bottom, basically. I think it's the bottom right that we need to go to. But I'm just like, oh yeah, let's go. Let's just have a wander around. There's not many... There we go. I was going to say. It knew. It was like, there's not many battles around here. Bang. Well, I hope you're all doing okay today. as of time of recording, this bit, like the recording of the video was done months ago, but as it's today recording my camera footage, it is the 30th of October 2021. So that's 1 day away from Halloween. The chest is empty, which is, you know, great. I think this is the... No. I thought I'd cut this one. So these enemies are resistant to physical attacks, which is not helpful. I think that's why I start cutting some of them out, because later on I don't want to waste too much of my MP. And then, so I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to physically attack him, so, or run away from them. And there's a black widow, a grey ooze, but I can't remember exactly what they're weak to. I can't remember if they're just resistant to everything. So heal is really good, because while it doesn't heal, while it doesn't recover a lot of HP, it recovers HP to everyone in the party. So it is very good for sort of like chip healing. And honestly, I still use it over Cure and Cura. For at least for the most part. Because I want to make sure that everyone is healed on my party. Let's see. We've got to figure out where we're going now. So that's the start. So I'm like, okay, well, that was me right at the start. There we go. Is it this way? No. I think. Oh, so there you go. I cut it out. So I think, like, in a lot of those rooms where we go into it and then we come out the door and there's a battle, those are set battles, so they will always happen. Like if I walked in there again and then walked out again. Do I fight this one? Yes, okay. If I'd walked in there and walked out again, then I would have found that same battle on that tile, because some of them are like forced encounters. You can't avoid them. Am I doing temper on Frederick? I'm pretty sure, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Awesome, awesome. We're getting there. I mean, the episode's only like 20 minutes or something. 21 minutes, I think, total. Yeah, so we've got a little bit to go. I'm hoping I can get the ending right in this one, because it's hard to match up the ending to when I'm gonna say, oh, like, I'm gonna end the episode sort of thing. So hopefully we'll be all right this time, because I know exactly when it ends. So there's another one gone. So yeah, I think it's down here. Like, we start finding these doors like this, and it says, oh, you need the Mystic Key. They're bound by the Mystic Key. So we need the Mystic Key, and we do get that kind of soon. I think it's within the next episode or two we end up getting the Mystic Key. But it doesn't help us when we're trying to figure out which way we need to go, because I think this one's locked as well down here. Yes. But yeah, that just shows like where we'll get some treasures a bit later on. Ah, this is what we need. So that was a forced encounter. So if I go off that spot and then I go back onto it, I will find these Pisco demons every time. They're not too bad. These are basically mind flayers. This is what a mind flayer is, because a lot of the enemies from Final Fantasy 1 are based on D&D stuff, and they had to change some of the names of things to basically at the time not be copyrighted by D&D. Not everything, but it's more so like the bosses and stuff. That a few of the bosses, they had to sort of change the names of them, and we'll get into them a bit later on. Montgomery leveled up. We got the crown. So if we'd gone to the northern bit, there would have been someone there going, oh, I need my crown. I haven't got my crown. What's in here? Copper armlet. Cool. I think I give it to Cassandra so she can stay healed. Oh, stay healed. So she has a bit more defense. Scorpion. It's a really nice autumn day today. Sorry, I just like looked out the window and there's like an amazing sunset going on. So yeah, we gotta go up north now. I didn't cut myself like walking out of here. I was just like, okay, we'll just go out. It's fine. It won't take too long. And I think for some reason, like, when I leave here, I'm like, okay, well, let's go back to Elfheim and I'll heal up and stuff. But I did have some tents, so I could have just used those to heal up. Don't know why I did that, but I do cut it out just to not waste time going all the way over there and back again. Okay, there you go. Start cutting out again now. I think that's a good cut, just to show that, like, okay, well, I did fight a battle, or I did run from a battle. Some of them I did run from. I didn't fight them all, because I was just like, okay, this is getting really intense right now. Alright, so now we're out of the Marsh caves. We're going to head up to the castle in the north. I've actually forgotten what the castle's called. Some more scorpions. I like how they just got like their tongue out. I just noticed that. I was like, what the hell? Bum, 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 bum. They're very like weirdly designed, aren't they? Because like they're one of their claws is like really far back and it's like coming out of a certain point. So yeah, here yeah, there you go. So we come up here. We end up in at the castle for something. And we are honestly making some really good progress in this Let's Play. Just so you know, like, how long this is going to go on for. This is a 20 episode Let's Play. So it shows you how quick I did it. And it's like, Final Fantasy 1's not a long game, but it is still a decent, like, game for what it was. So there's that. There's our lovely castle. Looks very inviting. So this is the Western Keep, that was it. We've got some bats in here. There's not too much here right now. We do get another Mystic Key door here, so we can come back and get something from here as well. But we have to talk to someone who lives here, who's in that door there, basically. So we can't open this, it needs the Mystic Key. And I'm just making sure that there isn't any other chests or anything around the area. Which is fine, because there's not. It's just literally... Get out of the way, bat. Just walking right my way. So we'd come in here, and we'd given him the crown. He's only wearing a crown. Wahahaha! You fools fell right into my trap. I am Astos, king of the Dark Elves. So we needed to get the crown for him, basically. With the combined power of the crown you now hold and the crystal eye I already possess, I will become the true Elf King. It is useless to resist me. I can take what is mine by sheer force. So this is Astos. He's not that hard. He does have access to the death spell though, as you'll see. So that's not very nice. But again, this is an example of why temper is so good. So we did 59 damage there. That was a bit of a wasted spell on Frederick there, unfortunately, because it used death on him, and I was like, oh no, he's dead. He's not going to get the same experience as some of the others now. But I do revive him. A very well-timed revive. Now we're doing 180. And I'm pretty sure, yeah. We Phoenix down. We Phoenix down him, and as soon as we Phoenix down him, I think we kill the boss, which is quite funny. Because he hasn't got a lot of health. We did 211, and that was it. And luckily Frederick got some experience for that then, because he came back to life at the right time. 562, 2,000 gold. Sterling grew a level. Frederick grew a level. Cassandra grew a level. Does Montgomery grow? Yeah, they all grew a level. Even Montgomery is like slightly behind. So now that we've done that, we got the crown which we need to give to him, and then we got the crystal eye. So you can see where this is going. We get the crystal eye, we take it to Matoya, who gives us a potion to wake up the prince. So that was really, really good. So we're coming to the end of the episode in a few seconds. I'm going to wait till I get outside and then we'll start. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to answer the question of the day. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And I will see you all in the next episode. Bye for now.